He's shocked. He ran out.
Oh, you still stay here? You're not done yet. What's next? Next is the 4th of the 8th Chemical Battalion, the unit he belonged to. We're presenting him a plaque for his great service to our unit. He was an inspiration to me. He was my instructor in a senior leadership course. Awesome instructor. Unfortunately, he had a fellow instructor who ruined his presentation. Then he would have to reteach us anyway. Every time the other, love you. All right? Just a little bit, though. Just love you a little bit. No problem. No problem. I know.
And also, we want to present you with a certificate of retirement from the Armed Forces of the United States of America. To all who should see, this presents greetings. This is to certify that Sergeant Major Guy Theus, having served faithfully and honorably, was retired from the United States Army on 31st day of January 2020.
This is a retirement pin that he has to wear on his uniform, showing that he's retired. So now I'm going to present him with the retirement pin. Hold on, I got it. I'm not going to get all touchy-feely. All right. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Sergeant Major, you have been a great mentor.
Yes.
Not just to me and San Quinn, but everybody that you come across. And those that don't know, he was my travel partner. Every time we traveled to Farrell, PA, about 6 to 8 hours every single time. So he's been a
400 miles.
yeah, 400 miles.
First of all, ma'am, thank you very much for this invitation. You have no idea what it means to me to be here, to really be part of this moment. Sergeant Major, please, if you can just step forward a little bit. Okay. A lot of time in an officer.
That's right.
And why is that important to me? A lot of time you hear in the commission officer where they have mentor, where another non-commissioned another officer but to me, ever since I joined, my mentor is a sergeant major right now who's stationed across the country. And why is that important? Because I know that day in, day out, once again, you can have a vision, but without this man, that vision, it's only a vision. You can have this great plan, but he has to put that plan in place, and you have to make sure that plan happens. You have to make sure that you execute that plan. And that's why it's such important. When you hear someone says, the NC are the backbone of the Army, yes, that is very true, coming from a commander, okay? And I really want to say thank you. Thank you for your service. Thank you for making me part of this. And I'm not sure if you've ever been a Ford drum, but yes, thank you, yes, okay? But right now, Ford drum, I'm pretty sure you influenced someone over the past 34 years of honorable service. So, pretty sure you have a bunch of those in the office, but I just wanted to give you a small token of appreciation.
No, because 2008, I was in the same position. And it beat me by, let me see, 7 years. All right? But that's okay. I'm waiting for you because I retired before you. Well, first, let me thank you for your faithful, long and faithful service. Because I've been there, and Sergeant Major Wilson also has been there. We know how it is to reach where we are right now. It wasn't easy at all, okay? But we made it. Now, as we're ready to enter the civilian world, I will ask God to continue to bless you. And I know He's the only one who has some other plans for you. And I pray that He let you know the plans that He has for you as you continue to serve the community and the country.
My name is Parisia Lespinas, and I'm here to present Guy a Congressional Achievement Award from the Congressman Office. But I just want to read this to him. Your achievement makes a difference in this country, and your life is precious to us. We salute you for your dedication and honesty. It is true that a military man has no holiday in his life, but retirement makes every day the weekend for them. Plan to make your holiday fun, loving, and entertaining. You are a great person, and no doubt that it is your turn to make your life beautiful. You fight for the freedom, and now it's the time to enjoy your freedom in life. I wish you to achieve the heights of enjoyment, what you have missed until now. Live yourself and be your own boss. Happy retirement. And one more thing, be ready for a small project that you're gonna be having from your wife. and be good to her, okay? All right? She's always right, okay? Happy retirement.
Is an extraordinary person. I've had the pleasure of meeting him a couple of years ago when I went to Haiti for our mission. And the first thing I remember about you, Guy, was you said to me and my brother, "Don't worry, I got you." And that is something that I think a lot of people can say about Guy, is that no matter where he is, no matter what he is doing, he has your back. He may not voice it, but he is standing there watching, and he is making sure that everything is going smoothly. So it is a watch with his name engraved inside. So thank you for always keeping us on track. Thank you for always keeping us on time, especially when we are doing this health fair in Haiti. All of your efforts have not been unnoticed, and we just wanted to give you this small token of appreciation.
And guess what, Guy? We owe you. You know that, right?
It's just a beginning for you, because I know you will do much more. With your beloved wife Joan by your side, you will be in Haiti to bright young people's days, especially those less fortunate in Waname. But you have to do it one day at a time.
My name is Sergeant Guy Theus. I'm a Chief Executive President, Federal Chaplaincy Police Enforcement. Today is a great day for me to be here with my brother, Guy Theus, my brother, Gardi, my brother, Luis. Three of them is my brother. Three of them is my brother. When I say brother, it's a brother. I would like everybody, clap your hand, please. You gonna speak Creole, right? Yeah. Tout le monde qui vient là, parle Creole, right?
Yes and no. But it's okay.
Tout le monde vient parler anglais, mais je dis à ma parler créole.
And I'm gonna do my best to translate for non-Creole speakers. All right? And Lung Mwe Lu, so be careful. Embrace yourself.
Et je dis, c'est un plaisir pour moi.
Today is a pleasure for me.
You understand, right?
Oh, yeah.
On a parlé de personnages qui là. Nous avons besoin d'honorer militaires en général.
We're talking about the personalities up here. We need to honor our military servicemen in general.
Travail, ça son travail m'a fait tout côté me fait.
This work that I'm doing, I do it everywhere.
Moi faire pour police département tout.
I do it for the police department.
Mais ça m'a fait là, je viens là pour personnage qui est Guy Theus là, Gardi et Metellus.
I'm coming here to do this for La Guerre Gardy, and Guy Theus.
Là, me dit c'est trois frères, moi. Je connais pour qui ça me dit c'est trois frères, me.
When I say these are three brothers, I know exactly why I'm saying these are my three brothers.
Yo une quantité de travail que vous faites en dans l'armée américaine.
They have a quantity of work that they do inside for the U.S. Army.
Je veux chaque monde qui là.
I need everyone here.
Et tout le monde captant de Facebook qui branché là.
And everybody on Facebook and social media that's posting about this.
Organisation que personnage ça va diriger, nous remet yo porter attention à elle.
The organization that these gentlemen represent, I would like to bring attention to it.
Pas seulement battre bravo pour yo, mais supporter yo.
Don't only give them applause, but give them support.
M'bata di blâmer yo, non?
I didn't hear those hands.
Hi, good afternoon, good evening. I was asked to speak on the military training. Once again, my name is Sergeant Major Jackie Wilson, been in the military for 24 years, 3 months. And before I begin my training information, Sergeant Major Tellez, Sergeant Major Theus, we both started together, 344. We was low NCOs. Look where we are today, the highest ranking soldier of the United States military. You got it? You see? See? We do that for miles. Right? Now, this is the one that I love. Everywhere I go, there's a drill sergeant there.
Everywhere I go,
There's a drill sergeant there. Drill sergeant, drill sergeant, please leave me alone. I want to go back home. When I go downtown, there's a drill sergeant there. When I go downtown, there's a drill sergeant there. Drill sergeant, drill sergeant, please leave me alone. I want to go back home. Yeah, that's what we had about the drill sergeant. But the best part I like, I will say, one of the cadence I like, when it's time to go home. When I say left, you say right. Okay? We gonna party, party, party all night long. Keep the body good and strong. Your left, your left, your left. Get on down. Your left, your left, your left. Get on down. We gonna dance all night. Dance, dance all night long. Keep the body good and strong. Your left, your left, your left. Get on down. We gonna dance all night. Dance, dance all night long. Keep the body good and strong. Your left, your left, your left. Right. Hold on down. One more. We gonna drink all night. Drink, drink all night long. Keep the body good and strong. Your left, your left, your left. Get on down. So we love that song. We love that song. All right.
It was not too easy. But his friend, Douglas Williams, and his wife, they are both celebrating their 60th birthday. So they gave me an invitation card to their party here, this location, this time. And Mrs. Williams asked Guy to wear his uniform to honor her husband. He was not so sure that he was going to wear his uniform, but I had plan B, just to say. wear it. But yes, it was an overwhelming show of support the minute the word was out regarding Sergeant Major Theus' retirement party. Keeping this gathering a surprise was not an easy task. I myself almost gave it away many times. First and foremost, as the captain just said, let us give thanks to our Creator for allowing this beautiful flag to be handed to my husband after 34 years of service and not handed to me.
Guy Theus' brother, Jacques Theus. Would you please come forward?
Do you have enough range to go in the back? I could try. I can't stand and talk because my mind goes into blank, so I need to float around a little bit. When I was told that I'll be participating in this event, I didn't know what exactly my function would have been, but I was told I'm going to make a speech. Well, I did not prepare a speech. Instead, what I'm going to do is tell you a story, a soldier's story, the story of the man behind the uniform. But before I tell you that story, folks, there's one person whose name we have not recognized yet, which ought to be recognized. Guy and his mom are very close. And with that said, she made every effort to be here tonight, but she's not feeling well the past couple of days. You recognize a man's heart. You recognize a man's grandeur based on his relationship with his mom. Nobody's closer to his mom than this guy. Hallelujah. Brother, if you cry, I'm going to cry too. So be careful.
Most of all, and very most of all, thank you to my wife, Joanne. I don't know how to describe this, Joanne. It's really, I can say the day is very phenomenal to me. I don't know how to say thank you. I'm humbled. Very humbled by it. Hey, I'd like to say thank you, Mommy, Mama, thank you very much. I know you're not here physically, but you are in my heart. You're here in spirit. Thank you, Mom. I'm sorry, I get so emotional.
It's your day, you could do anything.
Okay. Okay, you're welcome. Love you too, Ma. I love you. She said thanks, everybody. You're welcome. Thanks, Joanne. She said thank you. Okay. Okay, hold on.
For my son, for me, my husband. Yes, yes.
Oh, God.
Yeah. I'm all of this that they say, but and really I don't like to boast. I do not like attention. I really don't. And if you look at my cars, you look at everything I have, there's nothing on it that says that I'm military. The reason why I do that is because I don't think I'm worthy of it, really. They have soldiers that are 6 foot unders that actually fought and died. I think they deserve more than I deserve. But I can say this. What I try to do in my life is give my contribution. And I think I did that. Yes, what Jack said is true. I like a good challenge. I don't like when people say, I cannot do. And I would not say to you, I'll show you. No, I will quietly do my best to do it. Right, Master Sergeant Obina? Very quiet. I will go, I will work, and I'll show you without even boasting. And I wouldn't even tell you I told you so. I'm just there. If you see it, you see it. If you don't see it. To me, boasting is not something, it's not a reward or an award. For me, my greatest award is to give back. My greatest reward to me is to give back. Right, shall I give it?
Absolutely, Sergeant Major.
In the military, when I walked around, they said, if I didn't see your rank, I wouldn't know you're Sergeant Major. Because what a Sergeant Major does most of the time, he walks tall, and he's very intimidating. That's what we do, right? We go around, we walk, and like this, and then we're watching for things that are wrong. I'm different. I walked into the room as a Sergeant Major. I talk with the lowest ranking. We sit down, we talk, we play cards, and sometimes they say, thank you, Sergeant Major. Why? Because my rank is not to intimidate, it's to mentor. So that way, when they become a Sergeant Major tomorrow, they'll use me as an example. Okay? So let me give you a brief story how I started in the military. It was funny. I finished, I graduated college, and I got my degree. I'm working as an engineer, blah, 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 blah. You say, oh, you crazy, you joined the Army after that? No. It was a challenge. I needed a promotion, and the person that got the promotion was a person with prior service. So I said to you, I like the challenge, right? So I joined. So imagine when I joined, I went to the basic training, and I had just bought a brand new car. Now I'm in basic training, and they wake me up at 0400 hours in the morning, which is 4 o'clock for civilians, and they throw me in what they call a cattle truck. You know what a cattle truck is? Okay, a cattle truck is where they moved animals. That's part of your mental training. You're like a cattle rep. They're transporting you for training. And I'm like, what did I just do? I left my beautiful brand new car home. Anyway, so I started as a private first class. I worked my way through the rank up to Sergeant Major. But one thing I'd like to do is give thanks to my daughters. Because when you get promoted Sergeant Major, it's not just you get promoted, you have to go to school. You have to be trained academically to be able to talk like Sergeant Major and to be knowledgeable. Okay? So therefore I have to do research. It's like getting your PhD. Yeah, that's what it is. It's like getting a PhD. Thanks to my daughters, and they enjoy this. I had to write papers. I had to write thesis, things like that. What they enjoy doing is helping me correcting it. So they had fun. They're like, yes, Daddy, I love this. Because the reason why they enjoyed it is because when they were young, I used to make them rewrite the papers. Now it's their turn. No, Daddy, do it, do it. In red, big red. Yes, thank you guys. Because in the military, you don't just get promoted. You get promoted, but you have to go to school. You have to pass it. If you don't pass it, you get demoted. And especially sergeant majors. Okay, I spent 2 years doing research, take exam. Then within that 2 years, I have to pass. And my wife sometimes says, "You're married to the computer." Because it was like 1, 2, 3 o'clock, I'm going to bed. And my wife said, "I don't understand. Are you married to the computer?" It's because I had to do my research, write papers and things. So, and she actually, what Jacques said is that because of that, I couldn't be in bed. So sometimes this is.
You didn't say that.
No, it shouldn't go that way. I couldn't go to bed. Okay? So, being a sergeant major is a very prestigious rank in the U.S. Army. Very prestigious rank. Then when I finished, I had to go to the academy. At the academy now, this is where you actually briefed. Where you have to brief commanders. You have to stand there and talk politics, talk diplomatically. What is it again? Be right. A lot of things. It's just. Then you do that for about 6 months, thanks. Then you have to prove that you're worthy of the rank. Then they graduate you, they shake your hand, buy a ring, you know what I'm saying? You get to talk to all these high ranking. That's what I did. Okay? But today, I don't know, this is gonna be more memorable to me than the 34 years in the military. Thank you for your. Thank you.
Chris.
When Millis was introducing, I think who was introducing my daughters? Okay. And she started with Landrina, Justina, Ariel, but Joel left already. And then my sister Danielle says, "And Danielle." Well, instead of Danielle. Danielle was the guinea pig. She's my baby sister. That's why she said her also. So that's the first daughter I had training on. And I left her. I left her after that. Thank you. Thanks.
Okay, thank you, Sergeant Major.
You know, we're supposed to use a sword.